Welcome back to the rabbit descending down the hole. Oh, have things changed for Joseph? He is now the second in command in Egypt. He has the gold necklace, he has the ring. These things show power publicly. This is his way. He is organizing Egypt. And basically, he's kind of taking what was already a stronghold in the area and he's making it into a superpower. He's like supercharging this thing, right? They're building things to hold the grain and the storage units, this level of taxation on the surplus, so that they could, make themselves prepared for this 7 years of famine that are coming. Oh, Joseph, he has outdone himself. His life is amazing. He just, I guess you could say that I'm sure the people talked, right? Who is this Hebrew guy? I'm sure it wasn't very loud though. But we do know this. We do know, and you can look this up, Google it. Joseph is mentioned in hieroglyphics and he is mentioned in ancient writings of being in Egypt and doing this. So this is not just some Bible fake story. This is like real actual stuff, and if you take the time, get on interwebs there, you can dig this up. It's quite fascinating, He really played a major role in taking Egypt from one level to the next. He marries a woman, Asenath. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but she's a daughter of a priest, is who she is. Joseph's name actually changes. He takes on an Egyptian name, Zephanath. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but the meaning is he's a revealer of mysteries, And anyway, he marries an Egyptian woman. I mean, he is just assimilated. He is all in. However, he never forgets about God, the Hebrew God, in all of this. So that's just something to keep in mind of. All right. I'm sure he probably didn't tell this wife too much about his past. I mean, why do I mean, they possibly did. But there isn't a whole lot of glory there. Yeah, my brother sold me into slavery. And then I was with this guy, and they put me in prison. He but we do know he had two sons, Manesh and Ephraim. I believe that's how you pronounce it. God has made me fruitful. His name was Ephraim, and Manash means about forgetting your suffering. It's very interesting names, Well, anyway, those 7 years of abundance, they go through so quick. I mean, he is riding high, and then here comes the famine when the rain has stopped, the winds have changed, the crops are not producing like they were, and this is what was foretold, so it proves that God was with him in this regard. Pharaoh knows this, and the granaries that they have stored up, and they begin to ration out as they go into the hard times. The entire area, not just Egypt, the entire region suffers. Lo and behold, Jacob and his sons, they're on hard times. They're starving. What are we going to do? Well, if we don't do anything about this, we're going to die. That's I've heard that Egypt has grain. Are we going to go back? Remember many decades ago what we did? We're going to go back. Will we even see them? I don't know. We need grain. We are going to die. They load up some, the donkeys. I'm sure maybe they had camels. I don't know. Load them up. And they go in there. They go into Egypt. I mean, they had a couple days travel. They're a little tired. They come in. Joseph is, doing what he does. And he sees Pharaoh. Huh. You look familiar to me. Have I seen you somewhere? And this isn't like a pickup line. Like, I'm wondering, have I seen you before somewhere? Well, anyway, they come in, they bow before him. I mean, so many years have passed, they don't know who he is. They just know that he's just an Egyptian guy who's passing out food. They didn't recognize him. But Joseph recognized who they were, especially when they started speaking. That's the language he grew up with, the Hebrew language. Because remember, he had to learn Egyptian, this time. So he knows them. Can you imagine? I mean, did he instantaneously just have compassion on them, or did he have anger and that's why he stepped away for a moment? He has mercy on them. I have the power of Pharaoh at my fingertips. I could do whatever to you as I wish, but I won't. I will extend mercy to you. I will send grace to you, and I will feed you. I will take care of you. This is a minute that takes him to get to, okay? It wasn't just instantaneously. I mean, at first he is reluctant. There is a reluctancy. I mean, he is human. But he does offer an olive branch to them in the end. It's quite impressive, quite amazing, to be quite honest about it. I believe he accuses the brothers of being spies at first. So yeah, there is some reluctancy there, but he could kill you, but I've decided to give you mercy, and I will let you live. And not only will I let you live, I'll let you thrive. And you can come and you can move here if you desire. And I will feed the entire family. What do you think? They take him up on the offer. Of course they did. Of course they did. And of course, you almost wonder if they were like, how humble were they in that moment? I mean, you gotta wonder sometimes. But whatever the case is, it all worked out. And Joseph is someone to really pay attention to, especially in that moment. Because think about what he could have done. He could have exacted full revenge. And it's almost like he kind of started going down that path for a second, and then he stopped. Because, he did look at them a little funny. But he offered them mercy, and he offered them grace. And he took care of that family for the rest of his time there. In fact, the thing about Joseph is he was so strong in there. It was like some years later, how they became slaves, the Hebrews became slaves. Here's something to note about. It's when they forgot about Joseph. When Egypt forgot about the Hebrews, they forgot about that God, they forgot about all that stuff. So a couple generations go down the line, and the Pharaoh's They just, no, no, this is not what we were doing. We're not going to deal with them anymore. That Pharaoh has forgotten about Joseph. He forgot about this one who carried us through. He forgot about this one who moved us. And it wasn't just him. I mean, think about other people that have been employed since Joseph. You know, time has passed on. A few generations of some pharaohs, and all of a sudden, all that power is gone for all of them, for all of the Hebrews. And they become enslaved. I wonder where we're going with the story next. We'll see you in the next season. Can't wait. See you soon.